Hey there, it's Erin Lewis, founder of the Dream Queen Association, a place where positive, passionate, purpose filled women come together to celebrate one another and live their dreams. I'm super excited to launch a month long 7 video series for you on living your best life, embracing your possibilities, and really standing out. This year is bound to be an incredible opportunity for you if you choose and desire it. We have put together a series of based around 4 pillars of success: reflect, reclaim, revamp, and resuscitate. And over the course of the next month, I'm going to be introducing you to 7 incredible women in our community who are doing extraordinary things to make an impact and to create greatness around them wherever they go. They also happen to be my guest speakers for a really exciting event that's coming up in March that I can't wait to share more with you about at the end. But before we launch into all of that, I really wanted to give you something to think about for this new year. The new year is always a time to reflect, and most people will set New Year's goals, resolutions, if you will. And I just realized several years ago it wasn't really necessary to set those goals. If you ask yourself one really important question, and that one really important question is, what does your divinely guided heart and soul desire? Question mark. What does your divinely guided heart and soul desire? Why is that question so important? It's because it is the foundational tool within a woman's toolbox, a man's toolbox for that matter, anyone's toolbox, to create that which you most want in your life. Divinely guided, because without that, it can get askew. You can go off into things that are worldly, that don't necessarily bring you the biggest pleasure and passion, joy, and create the best good for everyone involved. Heart and soul, because they must align with your passion. They must align with the area that you have been gifted in purpose. And I just love it. So ask yourself that question. You can ask it as early as every day, or you could ask it weekly, monthly, every year. At the Dream Queen Association, we have a monthly networking luncheon where we ask that question every single month around the different counties where this is being offered. And so we would encourage you to come out and check that out if you haven't yet, because it's a great opportunity to get involved. But I wanted to share with you a quote that one of my mentors, Regina Thomas Howard, shared in her newly released book. And it says, I'm going to quote and read this for you. "We will never live our legend if we follow someone else's script or someone else's roadmap. Listening to and living our desires as if they were a roadmap to our truth is the way we live our unique, phenomenal gifts. Each of us has a unique voice that the world requires. And the key to unlocking this gift is to cherish your own storyline and to stand with every fiber of your being for the significant and momentous importance of your desires. Everything you want matters. It matters deeply, not just to you, but to everyone. We are all impacted, influenced, and shaped for the better by the radiant power of desire." And I have to tell you that I'm going to share with you the quick history version of how the Dream Queen Association came to be so that you can understand this. And it was 6 years ago. I had been 2 years in my business in Southern Maryland. And there wasn't a network of women that I could totally relate to. I was a businesswoman. I had friends, but none that were really business owners. And I just wanted a passionate, purpose-filled group of women to be around who could support me and my desires and what I was trying to build and create. And the Dream Queen Association was born. I gathered 12 businesswomen in the community. We went to lunch one day, and hence the monthly networking events that have been started from there. We're operating now in Calvert, St. Mary's County, over in Solomons. We operate in Charles County, and we're launching a new chapter in Anne Arundel County in February. And I couldn't be more thrilled. And here's what's happened since then. Because our unique format is to introduce yourself, number one. Number two, to share your heartfelt desires. And thirdly, to celebrate yourself. What happens is that those things that you most desire and want in life come to be as a result of the support of sisterhood. There is nothing, in my opinion, more powerful than being supported in your desire to create that which you most want in life. And so, What happened from there is I had this desire to start a nonprofit teen program that would give back to kids in the community on real life skills, pillars of success, things that would be integral to their life's journey, not just a skill that they may or may not use, like math if you're not into it or something like that. So the Dream Queen Foundation was born along with the Gals Lead nonprofit teen program. And that happened in partnership with another woman who I expressed a desire to in this networking event. And now that's been operating for 4 years, impacting the lives of young kids, girls in Southern Maryland, and really helping them to transform, know themselves, overcome obstacles, dream big, and take action in ways that they may not have ever thought of or done that before. In addition, it led to being on a commissioner for the Governor's Office on Service and Volunteerism, recognizing what nonprofits and people around the state are doing in incredible ways to give back to their community. And I look at the surmise of all of this and one, feel completely humbled, blessed, and honored to be able to do the work that I do. My business, on a side note, has grown to be one of the top 2% producing agencies in the country, which is just incredible. At the same time, we've launched all of this. I've had my daughter 3 years ago, which has been an incredible blessing. And so there's lots of really spoken desires around that very first desire that I had, which is why that question, what is your divinely guided heart and soul desire? That is why that question is so important. We are going to have a really awesome opportunity the first weekend in March the 4th at the Southern Maryland Higher Education Center to invite women from the Southern Maryland community in for the second annual Women's Empowerment Conference. We have a lineup that will blow your socks off. They are who I am going to be introducing you to over the next 7 weeks. And I really, really hope that you will go to empowersomd.com to get all of the details, how to register, how you can be a part of the event. Any questions that you have can be answered by going there. You can get the bios on all the speakers, the agenda, the time frame, all that good important stuff. And that you will make the decision to really take the step, whatever that step is, in whatever area of your life you want to make a change in, whether it's wealth, whether it's health, whether it's relationships, or whether it's just a full haul makeover. We want you to have that opportunity in Southern Maryland. Part of the reason for bringing this conference to the Southern Maryland area is typically we have to travel to DC, Virginia, all over outside of our Southern Maryland area to get that kind of an experience. But we have worked really hard to get that and bring that experience to you all right here in the county. So empowersomd.com is all the details. Registration opens officially today. Stay tuned in the month ahead for the rest of the videos. The women will be sharing their backgrounds, sneak peeks into what they're going to be sharing at the conference, and then leave with you with 1, 2, or 3 tips on how you can integrate their area of expertise into your life, which is really good. So I want to thank the sponsors who have generously given of their time, their talent, and their treasure to make this event possible. Stoney's Kingfishers Seafood Bar and Grill in Solomons is going to be hosting the food for us that day. We have Boudoir by Beth Graham, owner also of Grambo Creative, and then Southern Maryland Woman Magazine and their editor-in-chief, Oda Psalms. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart and from the hearts of all the women whose lives this conference will impact. We immensely appreciate your support of this conference. And for all you ladies out there, we hope you will join us. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.